Hey guys, welcome to Mini Mindy TV, and I am back again with another video. Hey guys, so in this video I want to come and share a TTC update. So if you're interested, keep watching. But also I would like to make this video for all the people that are currently TTCing and getting negative pregnancy tests. And I come up with 6 tips that will help you kind of cope with having a negative pregnancy test. And I hope that you have your BFP. If you don't know what that means, it means big fat positive, very soon. And I'm sprinkling a whole bunch of baby dust your way. And let's get into this video. So the first tip that I want to say is don't stress. Don't stress, because stress is not good when you are harboring it inside your body. This automatically is a stressful process. You are now where you want to be in life, and you are ready to welcome a new addition into your family, and you want to have a baby, and you want it so bad that it becomes a stress. And that's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your body, because when your body goes through stress, it starts making changes that will not help your baby stick if you are actively trying to have a baby. So don't stress. Just take it easy. Try to be as calm as you can be. And if you don't get your positive this cycle, know that you have another cycle and you have another 10 cycles to have a baby. But don't stress on the first time or the second time. Currently, this will be my second time trying if I ovulate before Christmas. But if not, I'm going to have to wait until January. So I'm trying to not stress about it. Also, the 2-week wait is like horrible, because it's like you want to be pregnant so bad that like you start stressing out, and you don't know if you're going to get your period. You don't know if you're going to miss your period. And that also plays with your menstrual cycle. So no stress. Just relax, take it easy. If it's meant to happen this cycle, it'll happen, and if not, you have another cycle to try. So that is my tip number 1. Tip number 2 is don't compare your body to someone else's body. I noticed that like in a lot of these groups, everybody is looking for like cycle buddies and people that are trying in the same time that they're trying, so you know they could get their BFPs around the same time, or if one gets a positive, the other gets a negative, or whatever. You know, you want to try to conceive with your cycle buddy. Don't do that, because it adds more stress, number 1, which you're not supposed to do, and number 2 is that your body is different from the next woman that's trying to conceive a baby. So she may have PCOS and you may not. She may not get her periods every month, but you do. You know, she may have started prenatals in my case, and you know, got your cycle all messed up from it being so perfect for like the past couple of months, and her cycle is regulated. So like you can't compare your body to somebody else. You can't say, oh well, her body's doing this, so my body should be doing the same thing. No, your body and her body is different. So allow your body to do whatever it's going to do, and allow her body to do whatever it's going to do. And if at the end of that you both get a positive, great. But don't sit and compare symptoms, because if you get a negative, then you're going to be like, damn, like she got her positive and I got my negative. And guess what? More stress, which you're not supposed to do. So don't compare your body to nobody else's. Number 3 is don't let your negative test discourage you. You have so many other cycles to try, and I know that you want this to work so bad, and you want your baby so bad, and you want everything to just be perfect because you planned it out to be perfect, and then you get a negative and you're completely bummed and you don't want to try no more. So don't let your negatives discourage you. You are going to have a baby when the time is right, when your body is ready, and you just have to be willing to continue trying and accept that if your body is ready to conceive a baby, it will, and if not, it just means you have to work a little bit harder. So that is tip number 3. Tip number 4, we getting down the line. It's 6 tips, y'all. Tip number 4 is don't test until you can actually get a positive. So a lot of people claim that they get their positive pregnancy test around 8 days DPO, which means 8 days past ovulation, and that's great. But some people don't get a positive test until 13 days DPO, until the day they're actually supposed to get their period, until the day they actually miss their period. So the perfect time to start testing usually is around 10 to 12 DPO, because technically you could get a positive even up to 2 days after your missed period or 3 days after your missed period. So if you want to test at 10 days DPO, do that. If you want to test at 12 days, if you don't want to test at all and just wait until you miss your period, fine. But don't test early, because as you start seeing these negatives, because you got to understand that your body, your sperm has to hit the egg. Your egg has to implant. Your egg has to, go through the process of letting your body know that, hey, you're pregnant. So you got to give it time to do that. And that's what I learned this process. Like, I was so excited and so ready to get a positive that I was testing early. And then every time I saw a negative test, I was getting a little bit more discouraged because I was testing too early. You have to allow your body to form your baby. So that is tip number 4. Sorry, I'm like trying to count my tips and stuff. And so that is tip number 4. Tip number 5 is OPKs are a great way to test for ovulation, to let you know that, hey, you're going to be ovulating soon. And apps are a great way that also help with letting you know that you're going to ovulate. But understand this, sometimes apps are wrong. As we go through, tracking our ovulation and when we get our periods and when our periods are over and all of that, the apps sometimes aren't right. So you also have to follow what your body is doing. You have to look at your CM. If you don't know what that means, it's cervical mucus. You have to look at it and see the consistency in it, if it looks different, things like that. But also look at your OPKs, which is your ovulation kits and things like that. Your ovulation kits, they will tell you when are your most fertile days and things like that. But you should also be following your mucus, because that is what's going to definitely tell you that you're ovulating. And tip number 6, I'm like looking up here because I have like my list there, so I don't have to be looking down or anything like that. Tip number 6, which is my last tip, which is also very, 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 very crucial and important. Tip number 6 is don't symptom spot. Because as your body is going through different changes and stuff, you're gonna be like, oh, I was feeling a little nauseous over here, I might be pregnant. I was feeling a little headaches over here, I might be pregnant. Sometimes your body's dehydrated, sometimes you're sick, and that's what I was doing, and that's what I learned not to do, because I wanted to be pregnant so bad that I was like, oh, every little thing means that I could be pregnant. But also I was very sick. And when you are sick, your body changes along with being stressed. you know, all these little things factor in, and you get symptoms and stuff because your body is, you know, trying to, you know, get right. And you start looking for little symptoms and things like that that will tell you, hey, you're pregnant. But not knowing that your body is also going through changes, meaning that if you're sick, your body's going to be different. Your body is basically trying to build up your immune system and stuff. So a lot of things are going to be changing that you can't really pinpoint pregnancy with. So don't symptom spot. If you really, really want to know if you're pregnant or not, you need to take your pregnancy test. And if you are still feeling kind of off, but your pregnancy test is saying that it's negative, maybe you should go to the doctor and actually get a blood test, because for sure they could tell you whether you're pregnant or not through a blood test. So thank you guys so much for watching and watching my tips. I will leave the tips down in the description box below. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns or topics that you would like me to do, please either email me or leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. So as usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure that you are subscribing, turning on your post notifications, liking my videos, and sharing them with all your closest family and friends. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the flip. So don't flop, and I'll see you again in the next video, guys. Bye! Oh, sorry to come back again. I am working on a video recording wall, so I will have probably 2 more lights, but let me know how you guys like this ring light in my video so far. I wanted to like kind of work on like the visual part of making videos and stuff. I have some art coming to put back here, but yeah, let me know how you like the lighting so far. I might have to pull out my 2 other lights to kind of like balance out for the shadows and stuff. But let me know how you guys like this ring light in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.